Happy Thursday. We're back into it, aren't we? We're into a new year and just kind of gliding forward. I hope you had a good holidays. We're hitting the ground running here. So, as I always start, the question, and I'll ask this again Sunday morning. What are your expectations for a relationship? And the first answers are probably pretty similar. We all value truthfulness, honesty, that they're dependent. But beyond those kind of like generic traits of a relationship, what are your expectations for commonality or similarity? Do you have to like the same shows, like the same kind of music, like the same kind of food? Do you have to agree on important issues, politics, religion? As you move down the list of expectations for a relationship, you'll realize that you'll get to some places like, well, that's really important to me. I have my own whatever about my own beliefs, my own values, my own likes, my own dislikes. But am I going to expect that from the other person? Am I going to impose my own preferences, my own desires on the other person? And this is where relationships get really tricky. I quoted this stat before. The Gottman Institute, which is a couple, the Gottmans, talk about conflict in relationships. And I was talking about this with someone recently, and they found through really good research that 70% of the disagreements within a relationship will never be resolved. That 30% of the issues that you kind of butt heads about, you're going to come to a resolution that both of you are okay with, agree on, can live with. But 70% you won't be able to. And so navigating relationships means, what does it look like to maintain this relationship, this closeness, whatever the relationship is, knowing that we will never resolve this. We will never work it out. And that is difficult. But that is the secret behind relationships. Because what we have a tendency to do is impose our views, our values, our beliefs, preferences on the other person. And we expect them to take on all these things in order to have a relationship with them. And that is going to be the topic of our second Sunday of our Unbecoming series. And that's unbecoming the need to impose our views, our values on another person, because God does not do that to us. That we are accepted before the change begins. And this is tough. This is really a tough one, because we like people who are like us. We want to be around people who are similar to us. And navigating that is what makes relationships deeper and makes community diverse and real. So join us this Sunday as we talk about that. Everything is kicking back up, plus we're starting some new things. Women of Worth Bible Study will start again next week. Man Cave will meet this month. We're starting a personal finance workshop. We're starting back up Grief Share. All this information will be available online. And ways that you can get involved. So we want you to follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, download our app, and that way you can get all the information that is going on. Looks like we're in for some weather. You guys take care of yourselves, stay warm, and we'll see you Sunday as we talk about unbecoming the need to make people like us. Have a great weekend, stay warm, take care.